the best Russian managers, they challenge everything. And they are trying to think through everything themselves in very much detail. And that gives them, I think, a very substantial advantage in terms of independent thinking, no sacred cows, no assumption of best practices on its own merit. They want to really get into the detail and know. When I first came to Russia and started working there, usually if one would suggest a method to a Russian manager, the Russian manager would have said, well, it's interesting, it looks like it worked in Germany, but it will not work in Russia because it's different, and Russia is different. Now that has changed completely. And today, if you suggest something to a Russian manager would say, okay, that sounds very interesting, and let's discuss in detail how this can create value for my company, and then I will decide if I want to implement that. To be successful in a business career, you need strong fundamentals. You need analytical thinking, you need endurance and focus on execution and other things. And I think that my background as a mathematician and my business experience were helpful in this aspect. However, you also need soft factors. And one very important soft factor is a network, naturally grown network. Means, you know people from your high school, from your business education, and from beginnings of your career. And in my case, there was quite a cut in my career, or several cuts, and therefore I didn't benefit from those networks which, for example, ESMT alumni would have. And therefore I had to work substantially harder on this aspect than, for example, an ESMT alumni. Breakup of Soviet Union enabled me to come to Germany and start an international career in Frankfurt at Dresdner Bank. Dash for Gas brought me to global leadership position in gas business in first Dresdner and then Accenture. While Asian crisis moved me from lending activity towards more corporate finance and advisory. All of these events had substantial impact on my career. But I think one common theme for me in this impact is that I was always trying to find opportunities in those events or triggered by those events.